Welcome to Skywalker Boxing. We got Bruce Gas Boxing, Jazz, and more. We're live on. We're live on Coastal Boxing Club. Salute to Eddie. Salute to Ernest Johnson. We got a special guest, Kareem Hackett, WBA light heavyweight intercontinental champion, in the house, man. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Thank you.
Do you want to tell everybody who you are and what you've done in boxing, brother? Just a little short.
Short and sweet. My name is Kareem Hackett, 12-0 light heavyweight. Just won the WBA Intercontinental light heavyweight title at 175. And man, we're looking to run it up in 2024 and campaign towards one of the bigger titles. We're ranked at number 14 right now in the WBA. So we're just looking to run that up to number 1.
Nice.
So how you been feeling from your last performance, and when is your next performance you thinking?
So I always stay in the gym so we don't have nothing booked yet, but I'm expecting early 2024. And then as far as my last performance, I thought my last performance was solid. It was my first time going 10 rounds. I threw a lot of punches. I dodged a lot of punches. I was hard to hit, and I was hitting them a lot. Like, good performance. I give myself like a 9, maybe an 8. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I would have to say, man, that in Canada right now, man, I think you're on top of the list, man, as far as like rising stars, man, coming out of Canada. Like you said earlier, man, we were talking about Christian and Billy. He's not quite a full Canadian, you know what I mean? But you're full Canadian representing Canada, man, and you're killing it, man.
Born and raised, man. We got Christian and Billy, even though he's not Canadian, and Arthur Betterbeeve isn't really, everyone always lives in Canada, but he's not really Canadian either.
Right.
So, it's time for me to come in and clean them boys up.
So Kareem, how we doing, my brother? Now you got some gold over your shoulder, bro. You got you got your eyes on any targets out there, or any targets have their eyes on you?
Honestly, it's a little bit of a hard position, to be completely honest, because not hard for me, but like we're talking about the business of boxing, because for me, like, I'm coming into this guns blazing, you know what I mean? I'm calling up people who's ranked ahead of me, but now these guys not seemingly wanting to fight. I tried to fight. We were trying to get a fight with Richard Rivera on the Zerto Joe Smith card, and I think he's ranked number 5, and he doesn't. He turned it. He's turning it down. I don't know why. Because he hasn't fought televised in years. That would have been televised. You know what I mean? So I see why he's ducking the smoke. And then, and he also turned down Bivol. I feel like if you're not going to fight me, then it's probably because you want to hold out to fight the champ. But he turned that down too. So I don't know what's up with that. I tried to fight Hot Rod, but Hot Rod ended up turning us down to fight Sullivan Barrera. So maybe after that, whoever wins that fight, I can put hands on next.
What it sounded like, bro, it sounded like they don't want the hands.
There, I guess they don't, man. These guys get really selective when it comes to like who they're getting in there with. But also at the same time, it's like, are you a fighter or are you not a fighter? At the end of the day, like which one is it?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, and I feel like maybe some of these fighters probably looking at it like high risk, low reward type situation.
That's what I think it is, and that's why, like, with someone like Hot Rod fighting Sullivan Barrera instead of me, I understand that because he's a little bit more known, and with that, he's obviously a little less risk as well. He has a simple style. Obviously, he's a strong guy, but like, he doesn't pose as many problems as someone like I do. So
right.
I can understand that, but hopefully, like I said, we'll catch the winner of that or anybody else who's in the top 10 in light heavyweight.
Man, we would definitely push that fight for you, man, and we try to see what we can try to do on our end, man.
Yeah. Can you tell me about everybody that you've sparred with, man? You were telling me that you've done sparring with David Benavidez.
Yeah, Yeah, we go way back, man. I've been on the Benavides family for a long time. Probably since like I don't know, like 2016, somewhere around there. Like we've sparred together many times over the years. Same with Jose Benavides Jr. as well. You know, like I was saying, my team, Coach Julian, you know, Coach Malik, we know them very very well. They're very good friends of ours. Oh, and then other sparring partners. I sparred with a lot of guys over the years, man. Dimitri Bivol, I used to spar with quite a bit. Um, Obviously, Zerto Ramirez is a stablemate of mine. We've been boxed together for years too. Um, yeah. Those are probably the most notable out of guys who are active. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
And how long you been boxing, brother? When's the first time you laced up some gloves, man?
Man, I first laced them up at like 16. Started a little bit late compared to like other people like at my level, but yeah, man, I was a big martial arts fan. I was still a big martial arts fan at the end of the day, man. Like I grew up on like all those Kung Fu Shaolin movies where like the sounds don't match like what they're saying and stuff. Like I grew up on that, and from that I was doing like kickboxing, I was doing Muay Thai, I was doing jiu-jitsu, I was doing wrestling, I was doing Jeet Kune Do, I was doing everything, right? But boxing was like my first love, and obviously is my thing, what I'm good at. But I enjoy it all.
Nice. Now, how about the WBA? How did you get involved with the WBA? And you know, we hear a lot of innuendos and rumors on here about sanctioning fees and you know about the corrupt organizations. What do you think of the WBA? Have you had any firsthand experience with them?
This recent fight was my first experience with them. Yeah, that fight got put together because at the time I was going into it, I was 11-0, and this was on Pro Box TV. They wanted me to fight the Australian prospect they're bringing in. His name is Clay Waterman. He was also 11-0. So I don't know who reached out to the WBA. Well, I think the promoter puts certain fights out to the WBA, and like we're both kind of like inching at the top of the rankings. So they decided that whoever wins this, you know, should enter the top 15. So this is my first experience with them, and then with this fight, it got me up to 14 on the WBA. And then as far as like corruption in boxing, like I can't like talk about the WBA being corrupted. It's like it's a sport problem, you know, not necessarily a WBA problem. It's a boxing thing, you know. But as far as my experience with WBAs, they've treated me well, treated me fair, and yeah.
Nice, man.
Hey, I got a couple of standard questions I like to ask people. One of them being, if you could rank for us, like, what's in order of importance, belts, legacy, or the money?
All right, that's a little bit hard to answer, man, because
that's why I asked it.
Yeah. Okay, so like as a fan, I want to say legacy. You know, everybody wants to, you know, we want to see the best fight the best. You know, so of course I'm gonna say legacy. The next thing I'm gonna say is belts. You know what I mean? Like if we're not. We need something to tell you who's the uno, or at least who's at the top of the pecking order. You know, certain guys may have like be ranked in the WBC, but not be ranked in the IBF or whatever, right? And we're like, we still want to see these guys mix up. So there's that, and then money. Obviously, you know, we got bills to pay, we got family to feed, we all want to kick our feet up, we all want to, you know, sip a nice, you know, cocktail, whatever, on a beach somewhere, and you can't do it unless you're getting paid. You know what I mean? No one wants to be broke, stressing out, right? So it's like that's why we fight so hard. So, as an athlete in the sport, I'm gonna say money at the top, but someone with a lot of pride, I'm saying belts over that. So, sorry, that's not the clearest answer, but that's the best I could do.
So I got belts at the top.
Yes.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Nice, man. Nice. So, we were talking a little bit before the stream, about the fight last night. What you thought about the David Benavidez and Boo Boo Andre? That's
Boo Boo started good. He started good. Like he came out guns blazing, but like he couldn't keep that going, and that's props to David Benavidez. With his style, it's a very hard style to fight. So if someone comes out guns blazing, wasting a lot of energy, they're not going to last too long, and that's what David. That's how David got him out of there. So yeah, exciting fight though, and I still want to see more of him at super middleweight.
Nice, nice. Every week, Kareem, we're reading about fighters getting busted for performance enhancing drugs, and all the way from the top trickling down. In your young career, have you come across that? Have you seen any cheating? Have you been tempted? Is there anything you want to speak on that?
Nah, man. Like the competitor in me could never condone it. No, absolutely not. Seeing it's a shameful thing, These guys don't come out in the gym talking about it, but sometimes you might be in the gym around somebody and then you hear that they get popped, and it's kind of like, I don't know. It's a character thing. It's a character thing for me, and I feel like anybody who's taking it has bad character. But also, too, playing the devil's advocate, I know these guys got families to feed as well, and I know a lot's on the line when it comes to these fights. Like one fight could be a life-changing fight. One fight could be ruin of your career. One fight could be the end of your career, So, yeah.
Do you find you're getting scrutinized for it now? The more that you're being more exposure and more prestige.
If I scrutinized against it more now.
No. Do you feel that you're being scrutinized, being a minor belt holder, where your opponents are going to accuse you of something, bro? They're gonna those fingers. You notice you're being tested more. They're just talking about it more as you move up.
Got you. I've been tested. I get tested. Probably the same. Honestly, like I've been fighting in all these organized. All the states have different rules. To be honest, like so, all states have different rules. I fought in California where it's like somebody comes into the bathroom with you, to do your piss test. But in Florida, I never had that in Florida, but like I had my blood test, I had my medicals, all that stuff. Yeah, as far as the scrutiny for it, I don't know. I guess every state's different, but I think everybody should be in VADA, pretty much. I think everybody should be in VADA. But also too, now it's like, well, who's going to pay for that? So
now we hear a lot of people. I'm sorry, I just want to finish this topic. They talk about snack-sponsored fighters. They accuse snack-sponsored athletes of being on the juice, having these way more modern training facilities than anybody else should have. Are you familiar with snack?
Yeah, I felt like that's why I thought it was going to be a unanimous decision going into Benavidez and Andre, because Andre is with snack, right? Everybody who comes out of snack seems like they can go 12 rounds easy. That's how they look. Everybody comes out of that program. I know it's Victor's program, right? Victor Conte, whatever. He obviously has a history, But I mean, if the guys in this snack program aren't getting popped, then I can't say nothing about it. All I can say is that obviously this guy knows what he's doing.
I just wanted to say, welcome Tim Witherspoon Jr. to the channel. How's it going, Mr. Witherspoon? I just wanted to say, let's go Eagles, fly, bro. Like, what's up, my brother?
I would hate to hop in and just take over the live stream, but I'm gonna keep it real, man. These guys got me on the edge of my seat every week. This was overtime. I had a few friends over celebrating my birthday. For my birthday, I wanted us to watch the Eagles game.
Happy birthday.
Today?
I couldn't even make a birthday wish. I couldn't even blow out the candles because that game was so crazy. I couldn't take the time to do it.
You almost had a bad year.
I almost did, you know what I mean? But the Eagles pulled it through, so they made that wish for me. But yeah, man, that's another sport. But I'm proud from Philly. I can't even believe like we're a football town, but the Eagles are fucking taking over, man. This is crazy.
Yeah.
So happy belated,
So
bro.
yeah, we here live with Mr. Kareem Hackett on the top corner here.
Right.
He's a pro fighter. He's
Champ, bro.
he
We got a
fights with
champ in
pro.
the house, bro. WBA Intercontinental champ, light heavyweight.
Right. Where are you out of?
I'm out of Brickhouse Boxing Club in Los Angeles, California, but I'm from Toronto, Canada.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. I just had somebody over my house from Montreal.
Okay.
Yeah, they just my personal trainer. He's from Canada. How does somebody from Canada make it from? I don't know. I'm sorry. First of all, if somebody already asked you this question, but how did you make it from Canada to Los Angeles?
Well, I had just turned pro. I had my debut out in Detroit, pretty close to Toronto, and after that, my trainer at the time kind of dropped out of the sport and fell back a bit. So I always wanted to go to California, and I just took that as an opportunity to go down. I went to the world renowned Wild Card Boxing Club. I met Freddie, I met Eric Brown, and now Julian Chua, who's my trainer from then on until this day.
He's a good trainer, bro. Yeah,
Mhm.
I like Julian.
He's a good trainer.
Now, Kareem, you boxed on some major events and some big undercards. Can you tell us about some of the headliners that you fought under?
I mean, most recently, probably Zerto, probably fighting on same card with Zerto. Most recently, Zerto's pretty up there now. As far as what he's done with his career, former world champion at 168. So that was probably the biggest for me so far.
Hey, do you spar with a friend of mine, bro? His name's Lawrence King. He's Canelo's sparring partner as well.
Oh, I know. I met Lawrence at Wildcard.
Yeah.
Good fighter.
And there's another fighter. There's another fighter that comes on our show all the time. We hype him up. We promote him. He's huge, bro, in LA. He's a killer at cruiserweight. Nobody's talking about him, bro. But his name's Sonny McEwen. Check him out, bro. He's a beast.
Oh, that's my boy. That's my boy.
Yeah, that's
Sonny.
We're real close with Sonny, bro, over here. Yeah, he comes on the show a lot, man.
Yeah, no, that's my guy. Bleep.
Yeah, Bleep. Yep. I play all his fights for his family and his fans, bro, on my channel, bro. Every time he fights, bro, I put his fights on.
Yeah.
So look, hey, I got another point I want to bring up.
Yeah, man.
Since with you being fresh off getting the strap and all that, I hear a lot of people across a bunch of different networks talking about, such and so has never. They haven't fought anybody. They haven't seen a world champion. And, until they do this, they don't deserve X, Y, and Z. Personally, I feel like that's a bunch of trash. I think that if a person reaches the status of champion, if you want the belt, you should have to fight. Every fight you fight should be someone that's in the top 3, someone that's next in line. Otherwise, you got to get off the throne and pass it on because boxing is in the sand.
Right.
How do you? I mean, I know you mentioned earlier about people not wanting to fight. What do you see as a solution to that?
Dang, I think one, these commissions can actually have to stick to their own rules. They'll have guys. They'll have like for example, Jamal Charlo. He went 2.5 years without fighting, and why are they forcing the mandatory? Why aren't they forcing the mandatory? You're not supposed to have that much time. Like these sanctioning bodies need to stick to their own rules that they set. I think that they set great rules, but they don't stick to it. They're bending and curving everything. And then the next thing is there shouldn't be such thing as like a super champion or a diamond champion or whatever, or franchise champion. Like one champion. These guys got to defend their belts. These guys got to go across, fight one another, and Yeah, but also too at the same time, like you were saying, boxing is in the sand. This has been a great year for boxing. People are actually fighting each other now. You know, we would have had to wait years before in the past to have what we had in like the first half of the year. You know what I mean? So I think it's getting better. But yeah, man, they just got to stop bending the rules for people and picking favorites pretty much.
Hey, Skywalker. Maya Milton will be in here in about 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I was telling Bleep, man, that you're on right now, bro. I was texting him right now.
Kareem, I understand you're quite the chess player. Do you like to add chess and boxing? You find the cerebral connection there?
Yeah, I could say I definitely see a connection for sure because to me, like Mike Tyson used to say, you know, it's not a tough man sport anymore. It's a thinking man sport. So to me, strategy is everything, you know. You don't have to go in there and just test your might and see like who hits the hardest and who could take the hardest hit. You know what I mean? You can move and groove. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can play it like Ali. You can play it like Mike. I don't know. It just depends. Like you got to fight everybody differently.
3 moves in advance.
Exactly. That's how I like to live my life. Man. That's it.
Kareem, what got you into the sport originally?
I've been a fan since I was a kid, man. And like I used to tell you, I mean, like I told you prior, I grew up on kung fu movies. You know what I mean? All the Shaolin kung fu tapes and Bruce Lee and all that stuff.
Yeah, Bruce.
But, I was just always a fan of combat. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of like Mickey Ward, you know, Arturo Gatti. I used to watch a lot of those guys, Oscar De La Hoya, you know, in the 90s. Yeah, I was just always a fan of Warriors, and that attracted me to the sport.
Is there anybody out
Let me
there?
ask you something. Who's your favorite fighters of all time?
Favorite fighters of all time?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going favorite fighters of all time. I'm going Pernell Whitaker. Chris Bird's one of my favorites. He's like a sleeper pick, but if you know, you know. No one could move like him. He was special. Adrian Broner at lightweight was special, bro. One of the most entertaining guys I've ever seen in my life at lightweight was Adrian Broner back then. Obviously Floyd Mayweather in both eras, Pretty Boy era, money era. I love both. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's what I'm going with.
Nice. Well, you're saying now, Bruce. I know you was about to say something.
Oh, I forgot it. I'll remember it in a second. But that's the thing. We old men, bro. These, you know, we get these questions, and that's why I'm afraid. I'm sorry I cut them in there because I forget them in 5 seconds. But I'll remember it, man. I have a couple of more hits on the Toka too, and it'll kick back in.
Some of that green, Bruce.
It's that dragon.
That damn green dragon.
Well,
Hey, shout out to everybody from the room too, bro. Tim, you don't want to neglect the cats that came in here, man. I appreciate it, guys, coming in my room and checking.
Shout out to everybody, man. Eric Rosas, the boxing scholar coming in, Jose Diaz, D-Ray, BVO, Tristan.
Milton is calling me. Give me a second.
Okay.
So, Kareem, I wanted to know, like, the difference in the boxing culture between being in LA and back home where you're at in Canada.
Totally different.
Well, yeah. So, can you start out with like explaining how boxing was growing up in Canada, and then the difference?
Yeah, sorry to interrupt. Yeah, okay. So growing up in Canada, obviously everybody knows Canada for like hockey. You know what I mean? Hockey is the thing. Growing up in Canada, but so is basketball too. But you know, it was never boxing. We never see the big fights, but we like in person. You know, it was something we'd always have to watch on TV. And then coming to LA now, it's almost like everybody, all your favorite fighters are accessible. You know, I remember like the first time I came to Wildcard. I was there. I was at Wildcard when he was getting ready to fight Floyd Mayweather, you know, and it's like you could just walk into the gym and see these guys. I think I met like Sergio Mora, I met Shane Mosley, I met all these guys are like just walking into the gym, you know, and it's like compared to being in Canada, you know, something like that could almost never happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kareem, did you watch the Shakur Stevens fight the other night in the De Los Santos, the lightweight championship fight?
You know what? I was busy at the time, so I was gonna watch a replay. But then when I saw how Twitter was talking about how bad the fight was, I was like, you know what? Let me just take a rain check because I don't want to look at Shakur differently now.
That was going to be my
Mr. Jeremiah Milton. Welcome to the channel.
That was going to be my follow-up.
Right. If we look at Shakur differently now.
Yeah, and if you would ever go to a championship fight and fight that style where he stunk out the joint, plain English.
Nah, man. Like I believe in action. You know, I believe in exciting fights. I believe in like, you know, taking the win. I don't believe that like somebody has to come in and knock you off your spot. So it's like you don't have to engage. It's all them. Like two people make a fight. You know.
Absolutely, I feel you.
Yeah, but also too, I heard that he was hurt. You know, so I mean, I could forgive him one time, but next time, I hope he turns out.
Yeah,
cool.
Jeremiah.
I want to welcome Jeremiah Milton. We got a star heavyweight in the house, man. Salute, brother.
Hey, man.
Appreciate y'all. Champ.
Solid, man. I'm out in San Diego. It's good. It's good.
Cool.
Nice to meet you, champ, man.
Yeah.
Tell
us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, man. So, like I say, you know, I'm a heavyweight boxer. I'm 11-0 right now. Living in Las Vegas. Train over at Top Rank. My coach is Devin Haney's coach. One of his coaches, at least, Rodney Chrysler. He works with a lot of different heavyweights out there. Currently out in San Diego right now. Just finishing out my year. I'm sparring with Frank Sanchez. Probably won't be fighting again until next year, but hopefully, you know what I'm saying, like all the big fights is going to Saudi Arabia next year. Maybe that's an opportunity for me.
Mm-hmm.
You've been on some big stages, man. I've been watching you from the get-go, man. Actually, what's crazy, man, I'm from Albuquerque, and supposedly, man, I have an old coworker. He says that you're his cousin, man, from Oklahoma. His name's Robert Krogman, and I'm a high-rise window cleaner, man. I hang off of buildings. He used to work with me, but he says that he's your cousin, man. He's got the Milton family from Oklahoma, so yeah. He every time you fought, bro, he would tell me, my cousin's fighting.
That's love, man. Yeah, we're running deep out there in Oklahoma, so no doubt about it.
Yeah, he put me onto you. I'm a big fan of the sport, man. I've had this podcast for a long time, and ever since you started, bro, because your cousin put me onto you, bro. So
oh, that's a small world, ain't it? Though, you know. Yeah. So Milton's like, you know, that's my dad's side, and like there's so many of us. Like I remember going to the family reunions and just seeing how big it was. So like, you know, I know I got family from my mom's side in Cali, South and North, and then we out in Philly, the Miltons in Philly, but we just ended up in Oklahoma, so that's where I born and raised at.
Nice.
Man, you said you out there getting work with Frank Sanchez, man. Hey, listen, man, I feel like you got to have some nice feet on you to deal with my man.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you look at a few of my viral knockouts, most of them come off of clean counters. You know, most of the time, just how I've been matched up so far, I've had to go ahead and be the pursuer. But, you know, yeah, I definitely got better footwork than most heavyweights. That's why I'm always out here, you know what I'm saying, and getting different opportunities. I take them for what I can, though, you know what I'm saying. Sparring is sparring, but just staying around the best, you know, of course, you know, it just show you where I'm at. It remind me, too, because Frank, he not stationary like most heavyweights, which is good. But I think we challenge each other in an athletic stance or whatever, you feel me? Yeah, Cubans, they like to move, man. Cubans, that's a different style of boxing for sure. I feel like you got to really focus more on their feet, though, than anything.
All right. Hey, you killed it on a Jake Paul card too, man. You knocked out you're like one of the best performances on the whole card, bro. So.
Oh, love, bro. Yeah, man. That was a good experience. That was out there in Phoenix too.
Yeah, Jake Paul, good people, man. It seems like he likes you, man. So, or is he, you think he'll fight on another card of his in the future?
Yo, it's possible. You know, right now I'm just kind of caught up in some of the business of boxing, but yeah, no. That's definitely a door that's open. You know, I through a couple other circumstances, by chance, you know, I had other fights locked in, so like I probably would have fought in the one in Dallas, but I was already scheduled to fight back in Tulsa, so that's just kind of how it worked. But you know, my team worked closely with him, and as of right now, you know what I'm saying, unless they get to shaking, you know, that's kind of like one of the doors, I guess. Yeah,
definitely, man.
Hey, I got one more question before I go silent for a second. I like to ask everybody. I have like a standard question I like to ask people. You know, as far as how do you rank these three things in priority? Belts, legacy, and money.
I mean, you know what? It's prize fighting. So, like, you know, originally I started out with the belts mentality, but you know, I think money and legacy kind of go hand in hand. Like, yeah, you deserve to be paid, but once these dudes is making a certain amount of money, you know what I'm saying, you also got to take risks. You know what I'm saying, for your namesake. And I think for the folks, you know what I'm saying, that wanting big fights, and you know, people that calling out dudes, I just say Shakur calling out Dev, you know what I'm saying. You know, he should have took that bread, you know what I'm saying, and just took the risk. Because I mean, you got money behind you. You know what I'm saying? You got money behind you. If the fight was offered, then you should have snatched that up. That's just my opinion. You know, Dev took a lot of risk. You know what I'm saying? Going to Cambosa's backyard twice, fighting Linares, fighting a lot of top guys. To be in his position with money and legacy. So I think you can have both, you know what I'm saying? But it's important that you get your money.
Absolutely.
And we had another star pop in the house. We got a top 3 cruiserweight from the same. I told them Kareem Hackett. They're from the same area, man. So we got Sonny McEwen, Sonny Bleep McEwen.
What's going on, guys?
I was wondering if that was Sonny.
Oh, Sonny froze. He's good. Okay. Hey, how you doing, brother?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Good.
What's up, bro?
Jeremiah, I ask you one question, bro. Not with this major card popping on the 23rd, heavyweight stack galore, bro. I've been watching boxing for over 50 years, and I never saw a card like this. Does this give you a lot of hope, more inspiration? Because I mean, it seems like the heavyweight division is popping right now, bro.
Oh hell yeah! You know, I'm happy. I'm happy as hell. Cause look, that's what the division needs. No division needs to be held up, and obviously, it's always the money that hold it up. You know, and the Saudis, they got sports is a small part of the world. You feel me? And yeah, it's a big deal because it's our lives. You feel me? Like we in boxing, but like yo, they throwing checks, man. They throwing bags. I'm technically getting Saudi money right now. You know what I'm saying? Off the back end. So. Yeah, this is good, man. This is a great thing because now, like, check this out. Joseph Parker fought on the last card. He was on the last card. Now he fighting Wilder on this card, and that's a quick turnaround. You know what got him in the ring? The money, man. They fight.
The money.
They don't fight unless it's about the money. So I get it. You guys want to make money to make fights happen. Got all these. The whole division be on back order. Everything gets stalled out because money ain't there. Yo, they fixed that problem. You know what I'm saying? There's 2 heavyweights returning on this card that was on the last Ngannou card. Fury tricked it off. So he tricked it off and opened the door for everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's cool, man. It's cool to see what they're doing.
No, this is big. I mean, that all the fighters they brought to the Ngannou card, they had the Hall of Fame. The living Hall of Fame was there, and they all got some bread. It was nice. I mean, this is big for boxing. I can't wait till the 23rd, man. This is historic, bro. And man, you know, You stick with it, bro, and you're going to be on next year on the 23rd.
Hey, blessings, inshallah, I promise you. You know, one thing though, I want to get in there before it get old, man, because it's like, you know, maybe they get bored. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Maybe like, all right, we got Mike Tyson out here for the 5th time. Like that card last time was major. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like,
No, yeah.
they get tired.
Yeah, it seems like they're beyond it for more than money. I think it's more to just have a good time, bring their country alive with boxing. And I hope they never get sick of it, man, because I'm not going to get sick of it.
No, I mean they do
the
love
Saudis.
it.
The Saudis, they love it, man. They eat it up, man. They don't have a price tag when it comes to boxing. You guys can see that. They're the one who's actually making the big fights right now. So
for sure, bro, for sure.
Yeah, stick with the heavyweight division too. I ain't mad about it.
Mm-hmm. Coach Evins Tobler is calling me on Instagram. Give me a second.
Oh yeah, we got Regis coach, man. He wanted to meet you. He's actually been looking for heavyweight he can start working with too, man. He's with Team Regis, man, and he likes you, bro. He was excited to have both you guys, but definitely, man. We got Kareem Hackett, is a WBA Intercontinental light heavyweight champion in the house. We got a stacked panel tonight, man. And then Team Regis wanted to come in. He likes to talk to all the up and coming, man. He's I don't know if you've seen the press conference with the Haneys, man, but I know you train with the Haneys, but yeah, he's at war. He's at war with Bill right now. So
hey,
that's him on the bottom. That's him at the bottom. Eddie Hearn's laughing, bro, because he was wilding out, bro, at the press conference.
Hey, them the ops, bro.
Hold on, man. You talking about the strength guy?
Yeah, Evans, he's coming on.
Wow, hold on. Yeah, put him on.
Yeah, he wants to come. He wanted to beat you. He like, you know what I mean. What do you say, Eddie? What do you say about Jeremiah? He says, man, that's a bad motherfucker. He's all shit.
Look, man, I don't want no smoke, man. It's all love on my end, man. I got it.
Yeah. No, he likes your skill, bro.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate that, man. You know what, like, so I've been fighting on a lot of big promotions, but I don't got like big promotional backing. And so a lot of things that I've managed to do has been off of my performances, you know. So, you know, it's all about making sure I keep those up. You know, I would say my last couple were not performances that I wanted, even though I won, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's just the game of boxing, bro. When people put their time and their money behind you in a real way, you know what I'm saying, you get the right results.
Yeah, we actually sponsor fighters, man. That's one thing that our channel does, man. Even like we got a guy from the Philippines. He's top 5 in the world, man. You know what I mean? And you know, he really don't have the financial back. You don't have no new shoes, bro, shit like that. And you're like, man, bro, you're in the top 5, bro. We gotta get you right, man. So we came together as a community and we sponsored a fighter just recently, and it was real successful, man. He's like a star in the Philippines. He's like from the same neighborhood as Manny Pacquiao. He trains with Manny Pacquiao, and we got him sponsored, man. So a lot of these fighters, man, that are up and coming, man, you know, sponsorship is big, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, definitely, fellas. Hey,
it really is.
All 3 of y'all, make sure y'all we get your contact information, because I'm a small business owner myself, and I was definitely one of the people that sponsored him. You know, I understand that you guys got younger and up and coming cats that are in your gym. Like, it was a shame to see De Los Santos come out to that ring. He didn't have a single sponsor on his uniform. Bro, that's ridiculous. We need to, I mean, as a community, I'm willing to get down with it. You know, I'm willing to grow with you guys, and y'all can help. It's a mutually beneficial relationship.
For sure.
You know, so if y'all got some business links or something that we can link up with, or some managers we have to go through, let us know, man. I'm definitely down to sponsor as well.
It's love, man. Yeah. You know, I was just. Go ahead. My fault.
No, it's my bad. Now, Coach said he'd be in about 2-3 minutes.
Coach Tobler, cool.
Jeremiah, a quick one, bro. You're a heavyweight. Name me the top 4 heavyweights in your opinion in the world. The Mount Rushmore of the heavyweights. 4 of them.
You said top 4?
Top 4 in the world, bro.
I mean, look, I'm gonna just take myself out of it. That way, I ain't that guy.
I was just
But-
about to say.
Yeah, I mean, I'll get down with any of them, motherfucker. Like, hey,
No, I'm talking about throughout history, bro.
nah, throughout history. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Well, shit. I mean, you know, I no order, but on the mountain, you got to put Ali up there for sure. You know, Lennox, in my opinion, deserves a spot up there. Oh, fuck, there's so many guys, man. I mean, we talking about like
The all-time greats, bro.
the all-time great man. Dude,
I'm
That's a
surprised, I'm
head knocker
surprised
right
an active heavyweight can't just go boom, 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 boom.
but I'm a real like historian. You feel me? So like I'm going through the whole book right now in my head when you ask me that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't feel like anybody currently really even deserves a spot up there. To be honest.
Oh wow, yep.
Yeah. Nobody currently. I
Yep.
mean, just be real. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 100. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you talk about the 80s and 90s, shit, the 60s, and even before that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just too many for fall, bro. Like, but I guess I said Muhammad Ali. I said Lennox Lewis. Let's go ahead throw like we'll throw like Rocky Marciano up there. Let's get it.
Don't forget terrible Tim Witherspoon.
Yeah, that's his dad right there.
You know, I was thinking Larry Holmes. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. So you got Larry Holmes for the jab. Like when you like, it's too many. It's too many. You know what I'm saying?
Alone.
Yeah, Remo.
Hey, y'all don't forget about Jack Johnson. I'm gonna beat
Jack
your
Johnson,
ass and go.
first black
I'm gonna beat
man.
yo, and then he was smashing, bro. I'm talking about they was hanging people, bro. They was hanging people, bro. Man, I don't care.
What you don't know about that is like he couldn't fight on the outside of the ropes because they was literally clubbing at his ankles. You feel me?
Damn.
So like this man literally had to beat up everybody in the center of the ring.
They had riots after he won.
People was dying, you know.
That was like a Rodney King incident.
Yeah, he had to get pardoned. He had to get pardoned. I think Trump pardoned him, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's wild, man. He got a wild story. So yeah, he up there. You know,
Yeah, I think it was
on Black Wall Street. But
Hey, can we get the picture from the other guys too?
What's that?
I mean, I would like to. I'm interested in what everybody else thinks as well. Like
About the top heavyweights of all time.
Yeah. Or whatever division you in, you know.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stick on the subject of heavyweights. Obviously, you know, Ali's like the GOAT athlete of all time, even beyond boxing. Yeah, I'm going Lennox Lewis. I'm going Larry Holmes. I'm going. You know what too? You guys are probably gonna disagree with me right now, but I'm gonna go with Vladimir Klitschko as well because nobody's dominated. Nobody's dominated for as long as he dominated. You know, people could say the heavyweight division was dead at the time, but was it really dead, or did one man just shut it down so much to the point where there was no competition? You know, I gotta pay respect for that level of domination. So I'm definitely gonna put Vlad Klitschko up there as well.
Yeah.
And my personal favorite is Mike Tyson. And
for 3 years, there was none better. 86 to 89. I think that Mike Tyson could have been in the ring with Ali, Marciano, Joe Louis, any of them. He had for those 3 years, he had the discipline that he needed, and he had just unbelievable skill. But anyway, man, go ahead.
I got a question for y'all. I don't mean to flip your question, but if anybody like who do you think stands up to the all-time list from like right now today, like or whoever's active right now today could stand up against anybody all-time on the all-timer list?
Well, I think that you have to look at it from also if that person is in their prime or not in their prime.
Yeah.
Are we looking at them as if they fought them the way that they are today, or if they fought them at their best? Because
all right. Well, let's say prime then. Let's say the top guys right now in their prime against anybody in their prime from any era.
I think that Tyson Fury has a good chance, but he's just a bit chinny. That's the only problem. And those guys back then were hard-nosed, go, head to head. We're talking about Ray Mercer, Reddick Bowe. We're talking about some of the hardest men we've ever seen in the sport. You know what I mean? And I've seen,
It was
I love, but I think he's the only one that I can see that could survive in the era of the 90s, the 80s.
You don't think Deontay Wilder can survive in
No
in
way. No way. He
No
would never.
way.
You know why? He would never have made it. He would have never have made it this far. He would have never have made it this far. How many forgotten? There's so many forgotten heavyweights. Michael Dokes, like Greg Page, that were so much better on the way up, and they all had to fight each other because of Don King. Like, there's no way that Deontay Wilder would have even made it to where he is today. Back
I think
then.
it's power.
But I think Deontay's right hand is special.
There you go.
It's special. I think it levels.
Yeah, but they had another special right hand back then. They had Ernie Shavers, and he had to fight his peers. And that right hand will only get you so far.
Only so far.
Yeah, because you got
the top. He beat Tyson, but it took him there,
Yeah, I don't believe it's not everything, but it puts them in the conversation.
Oh, it's a gift from God. That's a canon.
Yeah.
You go watch him when he hits Tyson Fury in the head with those shots in the third fight. I mean, you see Fury's face like Joe Walcott's when Marciano nailed him with that right hand. It's like a smashed pumpkin. It just amazed me how he got up from that shot, those shots.
Nobody.
Wilder is a once in a lifetime puncher.
Yeah, absolutely. Agreed.
I'll give him that.
I mean, it not to be a hater or nothing, but it took him a while to develop it to get to this point. And that's the point I want to make, and just because I lived it, I'm from an era where I seen someone fight Larry Holmes after having 14 fights. Where was Deontay Wilder at his 14th fight? He was not fighting a world champion caliber person. So that's why I say that journey would have been a little bit different back in the 90s and the 80s for him than it would be today. So
that's true too. But how long? Okay, so for example, you said 86 to 89, Tyson was the best, right? How many fights did Tyson have in that time?
Different animal, though. Different animal.
30.
That's what I'm saying. Tyson's 14 fights also not equal to the example that you just gave. Also,
But you could have put Deontay Wilder in there. He would have been one of those guys. It's a different animal.
Maybe.
But one of the arguments has always been that Tyson never lost all his biggest moments. That's an argument that people have sometimes. It's like his biggest fights, he lost them, and I don't. You know what? Like, I don't agree with it myself, but it's one of them things. That's an argument there on Tyson's behalf.
But I mean, he's the youngest heavyweight to ever win the heavyweight championship. What do you mean the biggest moments?
He unified the title. I mean, every heavyweight champ out there, including Lineal.
How was this shit broke down to me? I'm retelling somebody else's thing, and I heard. I didn't entertain it. I didn't entertain it like that, but I heard it. You feel me? So it was let's see, he didn't okay. So I think he stopped Ruddock in the second fight, not the first one. But let's say lost to Lennox. Lost to Vander.
You were back and forth. He stopped him in the first fight, didn't stop him in the second fight.
Okay. Yeah, lost to Holyfield, lost to Lennox.
Yeah, but see, that was Mike Tyson. He peaked in 1989. He was never the same. He was just a regular fighter after that. And after prison, especially, man, he was not the same fighter. 86 and 89, nobody was touching Mike Tyson. Joe Louis, Muhammad Ali, those would have been 50-50 pick'em fights, in my opinion, because I lived through that era, and I watched Tyson almost every fight, and he had it all, man. He had the head movement, the speed, the footwork, the power. For those 3 years, Customato had the perfect animal, the perfect heavyweight champion of the world. After that, man, the good life got to him. Prison, the Givens, Don King. He was never the same, you know.
Yeah, that was definitely his window for sure. Like, that's
Not
my
only
argument too. But it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? So all we got is what we got. You know what I'm saying?
But,
And
you know, the heavyweights of old were, I mean, those guys was like 215 pounds, bro. They wasn't, we ain't talking about the 270s.
And that's why I'm giving Fury a good chance. His size is hard to deal with in any era.
Yeah, but he'd be chasing a prime Ali around the ring until he fell on his face, man. Can you imagine?
That's why I have to give Deontay a chance too, because if they were only 250 and then could you imagine how powerful Deontay would seem punching somebody his own weight?
Yeah,
or close to his weight. That'd be insane.
Tim, you stepped on the cockroach, man. I tried to find the cockroach somewhere and I can't find it. You stepped on Deontay, bro.
No, for me, it's like and I maybe a little bit more biased because I fought on the same card as Deontay Wilder. You know, me, him, Adrian Broner were all out in Cincinnati. I fought on the same card. I saw the level of competition of who he fought, and I saw his development that night. Now, I would be a fool to say that I haven't seen him come 100% times better than he did that night. But I seen the development. I seen the opponent that he had that night, and I'm telling you, them heavyweights back in the day, they had to fight the best in the beginning of their careers. Like, there's so many forgotten heavyweights that we could probably say, oh, yeah, I remember that name. You know, Tony Tucker, you know, guys like that who had to fight the best of the best. There's so many heavyweights that never won the world championship back then that could probably win it today.
Exactly. That's what I wonder sometimes too, because the era with Wilder, he didn't really have a lot of competition in his era right now.
I seen the guy that he fought on my show when I fought in Cincinnati had on regular sneakers, bro. I'm not trying to be funny.
You being funny, bro.
I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny because, like I said, I gave him his props. He's come 100 times better than that day. But I've seen the development. I just know that by the time he was there, if it was in the 80s, by the time he was at that spot, he better be able to fight.
You think he had on sneakers?
I'm just saying, yo. I'm keeping it real, and there's nothing. My man got. He has fought the top heavyweights that he could. He's been champion. He's done a great job. Somebody has gotten him there, and they've done a great job getting him there. It's just that he could get there in the perfect era.
All right, well, let me throw a monkey wrench in it then.
Please do.
You said heavyweights. So listen. So I'm basing it off the fact that the heavyweights of old were not super big and heavy. I think that Artur Beterbiev, the way that he physically handles people in the ring, he's a dog, man. I believe Artur Beterbiev would have been all right back in the day if he was to be fighting heavyweights. I feel like the limits, they probably weren't, you know, what is it? What was it, like 190 and above was heavyweight back in the day?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna throw Artur Beterbiev in there.
He can fight, but what you got to think about, like, what kind of power can he take? Because you already put him down. So it's like,
and also, can you imagine him in the era of Saad Muhammad and Dwight Muhammad Qawi and Matthew Franklin? He's not active enough. He could never get through those iron. That was a whole different era, man.
There's so many
different. I don't know, man. Look at his amateur career too. I mean, he fought Usyk. He fought big guys. He fought at heavyweight as an amateur sometimes too. So I'm with you on that.
I had to come up with an answer, bro. He smashed Wilder for me, so that's my answer.
My only thing is, like, you already dropped him, so it's like heavyweights that are way stronger than Yardy. So that'll be my only thing. Like, he probably has the skill and stuff like that, but like, to get dropped by Yardy at 175 when his heavyweights like Wilder at 215 killing people,
Yo, and
So
why?
y'all want
Why?
another monkey wrench? Y'all want
Why
another
isn't he
monkey
doing
wrench?
it?
Where y'all put Usyk at this point?
Who?
Usyk.
What about him?
I'm still
Where y'all
on that
put- where y'all
body
put-
On
shot
that
that
body
dropped him. I'm still on
shot.
that body shot that dropped him.
Well, we
I'm
talking
still
about
thinking
people
about
getting dropped. Everybody got dropped. There was people that
Well, it's not a thing of getting dropped. I'm just saying, like,
there's only a couple people who didn't get stopped back in the day, but everybody got dropped. They fought. They fought. They down went life and death in the ring and run it back 2 weeks later.
yeah.
Oh, I thought we was talking about Usyk like up and coming, like in the future.
He said
Not-
heavyweights up to. He said up today. Who
I
today?
are we comparing him to everybody?
I was asking all time, like the guys who are up there right
all
now.
time.
Let's say their primes. Whether you think that if you think Deontay's prime has passed, or if he's in his prime, or whatever best version of Deontay Wilder, best version of Tyson Fury, best
tell you
version of
this.
Usyk. There's
I'll
all
tell you
these
this.
guys.
I tell you this. I think Evander Holyfield beats him in his prime.
I don't. I disagree. I think Usyk beats Holyfield.
I think Holyfield's too tough. I think that body shot by Du Bois got me questioning a lot.
I hear that.
Yeah.
But Usyk versus Holyfield at heavyweight or cruiserweight?
Well, I mean, they're basically they're doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So either way.
Yeah, I got Usyk just off of feet and movement.
Holyfield
was a bad boy, man.
Yeah,
tough.
He was, but Usyk's a bad man too.
Yeah,
Well, you know that fight's signed now, man. So let's ask the panel who's going to win on February 17th. Is it going to be Usyk or Tyson Fury?
I think it's Fury still.
Come on, Tim. Come on, Tim.
I think it's Fury still.
You know what?
Man,
one
we
thing I
got
will say. Well, one thing I want to say about that is that they have Tyson Fury listed as 6'9" and Usyk listed as 6'3", right, or 6'4". Anyways, I don't know if you saw how close their heads were at the face-off. I don't think Tyson's really 6'9".
He's not, man. He's about 6'7".
So,
but he's 300 pounds.
Usyk's looking like Nikolai Volkov. You see him in that last when he was in Saudi, bro? I mean, he's just looking big, and he's just.
All right, I got Big Baby Miller on the juice.
Yeah, we got that for certain.
Big Baby Miller on the juice.
They can't test him because he melts the cups.
100 punches around. Big Baby Miller.
Does that commission out there test for pets?
Well, what do you think of Daniel Dubois? Daniel Dubois is going to stand up to Big Baby Miller. You think he's got it in him now?
No,
I think
Not
Daniel
after
Dubois is
8.
going to get cooked.
Hey, one thing
I
about
think he's
it,
going to get cooked.
yeah, Miller probably on everything.
Hey, you was asking me that?
From the kitchen sink, you know what I'm saying? He probably got everything in his body right now.
Nah, he couldn't. They must be testing him. You know, they're probably testing him every week.
He's addicted.
He
can't help himself.
He a habitual user.
He can't help himself.
He can't help it.
He can't help himself.
He's like
he's got a multi-million-dollar paycheck coming, but he's got to fucking hit that testosterone.
He has no confidence without the juice.
Man, sick, man.
No confidence without the juice. Fuck it. I said it, Eddie. I said it.
Come on, Tim.
Hey, I'm rolling with juice. I'm rolling with juice, man. Since fuck.
Hey, Sonny, have you and Kareem ever sparred each other, bro?
Funny.
Yeah, me and Kareem sparred. We've been sparred for a couple of years.
Yeah, for a long time.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, we've been on to Sonny for a minute, bro. We've been seeing the growth with Sonny, huh? We've been following your journey, bro.
Yeah, me and Kareem been sparring since I was amateur.
Yeah, that's my guy, man.
I do all three of you guys are who takes care of your diet, right? Because I mean, it's hard out here, bro. The food's tainted. You don't know if you're getting cloned chicken meat. Like, y'all have dietitians?
I got a nutritionist. I have a nutritionist, but sometimes I use like meal prep services. You know, if I got to make weight and it's getting rough. You know what I mean? The last two camps, I didn't need to. I was able to on my own, but we'll see, man. My weight, I think my weight's kind of plateaued, to be honest. Like I don't think I'm gonna. My weight's not an issue, pretty much.
Yeah, I've never had a problem making weight.
Mm-hmm.
Heavyweight, so that's not a question.
I know he doesn't have a problem making weight, but you have a problem staying in shape.
Nah, look, that's the thing, man. People get heavyweight messed up. They be like, "Oh, it's great to be you," but that's a bad mentality to have. You feel me? Because then that door is always open. The discipline don't be there. You feel me? So
What's
like,
the biggest you been?
Huh?
What's the biggest you been?
Honestly, like over the last few months, I just been struggling now. You know what I'm saying? Like
Thanksgiving, bro.
more changes been going on and stuff like that. Just trying to settle in with life shit. But I've been coming back down. But like 260 is like the biggest. And I don't want to be any bigger than that. So I'm more of a 245, 240 fighter. And that's where I need to be at to perform well, and to my abilities. So I've been doing a better job. Right now I'm probably sitting at about 48, 50. So I'm in good. I feel good. I feel great right now. But it's been just a process of making sure I don't put it on, for whatever reason. I know I've been, naturally getting bigger as well, getting bigger, stronger and stuff. But, not having to worry about making weight. I'm not saying that's been my problem. It's like oversighting it because I'm always conscious of how I'm living. But yeah, a lot of heavyweights, they think, I could just eat anything, and then they put on all this weight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it don't work that way.
Any of you guys got a fight lined up? Any of the guys on here have a fight lined up?
January 13th.
Right out of my mouth, bro.
That's right around the corner, bro.
70 fights every 2 months. Yeah.
No days off. Sonny beat McEwen. No days
You
off.
want to fight?
Huh?
Is there anyone in mind you want to fight?
I just had my promoter reach out to Derek Miller. I think he's like number 7 or something like that in cruiserweight in the country.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Oh, we'll definitely here, bro.
Huh?
We'll run that fight on here, man. We'll do it live that night. I don't care. I don't care. Floyd, man. We're going on Sonny McEwen's main event on that night, bro.
I share all his fights, man, on my shit, huh? His family be coming by all the time.
Hey, Jeremiah, I want to get some trouble started, man. I got a question. What do you think happens if Jared Anderson and your boy get in the ring together? The one Cuban dude. I think his name was down.
Frank Sanchez.
Sanchez and Jared Anderson.
I mean, I don't know how the fight turned out. You feel me? But I think I lead toward Frank right now. Jared, you know what I'm saying? That's a fight, you know what I'm saying, that could be potentially down the line for me as well, So I just feel like Top Rank has noticed, like, he's just a bit young. So I think they starting to pull the brakes on him a little bit, because everybody get hyped up on Top Rank, man. It's crazy. Not to say he ain't skillful, but he ain't got the power yet. And just doing all these guys still fighting like they're in the amateurs, not really realizing that they can get clipped. And I can't say too much because I want him to keep fighting that way.
Yeah, we got a Cuban guy.
Right.
What's that?
He got this funny movement he do, man. I feel like somebody gonna catch him putting that thing down.
Well, Doug Martin just kind of caught him in that last fight, didn't he? He kind of hurt him like in the 9th.
Yeah, Charles. And the thing about it is, I was out. Charles, he in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I was sparring with Charles right before he left to that fight, and it's just crazy. Like with the commentators, Bradley, all these dudes. Bradley is so trash, bro. He just says anything. But everybody, I knew that was about to be a fight, and if Charles would have been able to push on the gas a little bit more, he would have got him, you know. But again, like, you know, hype is one thing, man. You know, we see some good hype last night with Benavidez. I mean, that was real. He proved it again. But like, you know, they just keep gassing all these guys up a lot of the times, man. It's
so you're saying that you feel like Jared Anderson isn't what they say he is?
No, he's not. He's not. Not what they say he is. Like, nah, not at all. Not at all.
Right?
Yo, not at all.
They say he got one foot out the door.
And that's like his youth. You know what I'm saying? That's his mind. He like a kid. You feel me? He go by the name Big Baby. You know what I'm saying? He developed that thinking yet. So, you know, I don't know. Like, everybody different. You know what I'm saying? He gotta keep his mentality right. You know what I'm saying? To really be in this sport and to do well in it, because you start running through adversity and stuff like that. And he showed he got the job done. Won mostly all those rounds with Charles. Not to take anything away from it, but still, I see what I see.
Eddie, I know you.
So how does it feel on fighting with Top Rank right now?
You said how's it with Top Rank?
Yeah, how's it with Top Rank? How's Top Rank treating you?
So that's the thing. Most people think that I'm signed to Top Rank because I've been on the Top Rank more than most Top Rank fighters. But I have a promoter that is co-promoter with Top Rank whenever they do the joint shows back home. So then I get on those shows because they've just been coming to Tulsa like crazy. That's how I've been able to fight on Top Rank, Jake Paul's card. I've been able to bounce around. So my promoter also works with Jake Paul. So that keeps that door open for me as well. But, you know, I can't complain, man. You know, they were really interested in me to sign me out the gate. But for whatever reason, management issues or whatever, like, you know, that didn't happen. And I was kind of upset about it then. But either way, you know what I'm saying, I'm still building my record. You know, I'm continuing to be on their platform, which is a great platform.
Yeah, everybody's seeing you, bro. Yeah.
They show love, man. They show love. You know, and Top Rank, they got one of the best social media games out there, I guess you could say that. But for the actual fights that they promote, you know, shit's a little different. But no, it's been good.
And I got another question for all three of you. When did you develop your nickname, and where does it come from?
Well, for me, I got Supreme in the gym. I got it from another fighter in the gym, and he just saw me styling on somebody and moving dice and said and he came up with Supreme Kareem, and it stuck. Everybody started calling me that after that, and yeah, it's been using it to this day.
Yeah, mine came from Black Wall Street. You know, it was tatted on me here before I was going by it. I wasn't even, you know what I'm saying, thinking about being called Dreamland. And then I was talking to one of my homeboys back home. He's a local rapper.
What's going on, gentlemen?
And what's up,
How's it going on, Coach?
And yeah, he put me onto the idea, and then that's when I had the viral knockout where I knocked dude across the ropes. And yeah, they just been calling me Dreamland ever since. I mean, in sparring, you know what I'm saying, I do some things in there and in the fight.
Sound like a Hades supporter. That's what you sound like.
Hey,
that's what I'm here talking about, the dream. What dream you in, son? What dream you talking about?
Coach,
look at him.
What dream you talking about? You had a nightmare or something?
I'm telling
you. You've been dreaming? I got a cruiserweight for you.
Coach, your cruiserweight, no offense to him, you know what I'm saying? But you guys are gonna have to do something December 9th. And I'm sorry. We could chop it up after December 9th, and you've been hella entertaining.
He can say all he wants December 9th. He must have gone to the other side and pick little bitty Debbie up and carry him on out the ring.
Not gonna happen, man. Yo,
man, you been smoking too, huh? No, he too talented, too skilled. I see him, man. You been smoking too, huh?
Coach came in with the game.
Man, what's up with all these smokers, man? They been smoking that hookah or something.
Hold on, coach. Let me see your eyes, man.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna say you've been smoking. I ain't gonna say you've been smoking no weed because weed don't do you that bad.
Nah, man, you gotta be on something. That's kind of glassy, man. I like Regis too, but this unfortunate situation, ain't it?
Man, it's gonna be a problem for Devin, bro.
Ah.
I mean, y'all listen,
I agree with you, man. I think it's gonna be a problem.
Anybody that know anything about boxing, we know one thing for sure, that both fighters are going to get hit. We know that Reed's been hit by some tough motherfuckers, and we already know that Devin, he gonna hit Regis, but what are you gonna do when he get hit by Regis? That's the question. I know what he gonna do.
How that chin's gonna hold?
His chin ain't gonna hold up, man. It's not gonna happen. I'm so sorry to tell you that.
I'm you know what, like, I think I'd be bothered, you know what I'm saying, if I didn't see this going another route. If I could see this happening, like your prediction, if I could see them coming true, I'd be bothered. You feel me? But nah.
I want all y'all Devin Haney supporters. When this happened, everybody better report back to this channel, and I need a bottle from everybody.
Absolutely. I'll hold you to that. I can get you that.
Hey, what size is the ring, Coach? I'm gonna keep asking.
It ain't gonna be. It ain't gonna be no track meet.
Okay. What we doing? We're doing 20.
I'd like to have a small, but that ain't my call, man. If I had to have it my way, I had a ring they have for Shocky Foster.
16, baby.
16.
That's bullshit right there, bro. How they do that bullshit? That's not true. But I think it's going to be a good fight. Now, obviously, I'm pulling for the Rougarou. You got to give him some respect. He's the most ruthless puncher at 140 pounds. Devin Haney, you know, I can't deny his accolades at the lower weight class. But when push come to shove, the kid ain't been punched. He ain't been hit by a fighter like this nowhere in his career. And it's going to be a tough challenge for him. Real tough.
Hey, Coach, can we get the Rougarou to call Matias out? Because listen, I'm
gonna tell you something right now. The punch Matias took last night, he can't take from the Rougarou.
Can the Rougarou hold up? Because I mean,
man, no, can Matias hold up?
Ring last night, and he left. He came in not on the spectrum. He left autistic.
Yeah, he called out Regis. He called out Tito. He called out everybody at 140.
I want you to see. I want you to be realistic about this now. What I told people before is that there's a science to this shit, right? You had that kid that came out the gate. He was punching hard as he could. And guess what? Round 4 and 5, he was done. The problem over here is that we're going to keep that for 66 minutes. That power not going to diminish. So when that power diminished, that's when Matisse took over. What Matisse going to do when that power keep going? But when you deal with Matisse right now, we're talking about that little Debbie. We're talking about little Debbie. And little Debbie now better take that power. But he going to crumble. He going to crumble. And I want y'all to be there to catch it now. Be there to catch it because he going to need some.
Yo, Coach, you already know where I stand. You already know where I stand. I got money on the damn fight already.
Where your money at?
Listen, you need to double up and give me the rest of it because I'll take half of yours. Well, you're gonna lose that money now. The one you lose, just give it over to me because I told you what to do. I gave you the nod already. But you don't want to listen. You know the mama say a hard head make a soft ass.
A soft ass.
I was reading the tabloids this morning, Coach, and it says Devin Haney's targeting Keith Thurman at 147 after he gets through with Regis.
That's what Devin Daddy said.
I think he's crazy, bro. Devin got problems.
That's what his daddy said.
They don't brainwash that kid, man, to thinking he's something he's not. But it's okay. The most humbling thing that we can go through as individuals is face-to-face and reality check right in our face. That's when we got to wake up. We ain't going to believe nothing. Like I used to tell my daughter, don't touch the fucking heater. It's hot. She want to play and play. She touched that motherfucker, burn her hand. Now she want to run to me. That's the same thing. I've been telling people over and over again what's going to happen. Scientifically, realistically, it's going to happen. We're going to see what happens when both of these fighters get hit. And if you put them two side by side, the most ruthless puncher in the game is Regis Prograis. Devin Haney ain't knocked nobody out. I'm going to give him 3 years. I done done my research. It's probably 4 years. Who he going to knock out? He going to knock out the hardest hitter, the hardest puncher at 140.
It don't take a knockout to win, right?
It's gonna take. If he ain't ready to die, we ready to die.
Yeah.
So,
Jeremiah, are you in the gym with the Haney's at all?
No, I see him every.
he ain't gonna tell that. He ain't gonna tell that.
No. I mean, look, it's just Regis is a great fighter. He really is. He really is. But we talk about skills.
They said the same thing about Lomachenko. When Lomachenko got hit in the mouth of Lopez, that damn footwork ceased.
Okay, yeah, that happened. Loma shut down.
It's gonna be worse for Devin.
Dev ain't gonna be there. Lomo ain't got the Lomo and Teo. That was a different matchup. Regis ain't got
Loma almost stopped him.
Lomo almost stopped Dev.
Come on, man. Be real. You've been smoking for real. I was
Coach.
He was in
okay, wait. Let me say this. He hurt him a couple of times.
All right, Coach. That's better.
With phenomenal. Okay, we got two chess players in the park.
It ain't gonna be no chess match. It's gonna be checkers because when he checking with that punch, See,
you bringing the wrong board. You bringing the wrong board to the fight. You can't bring a checkers board to the park.
The chess board gonna get pushed to the side when he get hit. All that shit gonna go out the window. All that shit brought the window. When he get hit for the first time, I don't care if he get hit in the arm. That chest coming out. It's coming off. Ain't gonna be no chest. It's gonna be a track meet. And I'm a track coach. We ready to run him down.
A lot of boxers have been losing to punchers recently. It seems like punchers have figured out that going to the body basically just take it out of them, and they just stop. They stop to get their fingers in.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, honestly, I'm just saying that's just in the recent. Back in the day, I felt like the boxers would be able to get around punchers.
Yeah.
It don't seem like that today. Maybe it's because people ain't studying. I mean, what's going on with that?
Well, people they going back to the basics. The basics is you beat that body up and that head gonna fall. Especially when you got a scary fighter like Devin Haney. He's scared. He's scary. He don't like getting hit. He like a receiver. He like a wide receiver that's 120 pounds. And you got Ronnie Locke coming across the middle. He going all ass.
Coach, have you ever heard the term blind dog in a meat house?
No, I ain't never heard of that. I figured
what's
going to happen.
Back home, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's some
Oklahoma. A lot of chances to
right
eat.
there.
Where you from, man? Where you from?
That's straight Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
That's it, man.
As soon as he said that, that was Oklahoma shit.
You from the South? In the South?
That one down.
Yeah, that's like the South, Midwestern South. Yeah.
Man, how you gonna rep that old fake David? How you gonna rep that, man? Come on, dog. I get it.
I'm improve itself. It's gonna be a great fight, though.
It's gonna be. It ain't going 12 rounds.
Let me ask all y'all this: do y'all think it goes the distance, excluding Coach? Coach, we already know what's your prediction, but everyone here, what do y'all think is really going to happen?
I just think he's got to go through adversity for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like if he don't get him out, that's how Regis gonna win. If he get him out, winning the decision, I don't know, because it's like I didn't see him. He just don't get hit like that, and you got to be a technician like Loma was to really hit him. You know what I'm saying?
Not in this fight.
Keep pulling him.
Not in this fight,
it's gonna take one punch to change the whole.
Was Linares a technician?
Linares caught him finally Finally, after like 11 rounds, though.
Ooh. Regis got power through 12 though.
Say that again.
Regis got power through all 12 rounds.
Yeah, he did that to Choke.
He ain't gonna be able to avoid Regis for all 12. You know,
he's not.
Feet. I don't know. I don't see Regis getting there with his feet and being able to get his shot off.
Okay, so you how long you been fighting?
About 7 years.
Okay, so you do understand this, right? We got a 2-time world champion. Do you honestly think this is a big fight for his career that he can't cut the ring off at this level? 2-time world champion. Okay, you ain't got to answer. I got it. I know.
I've seen him struggle with it. I don't want to down him.
It ain't gonna be no struggle. It's easy work. But when he cut the ring, let's say he cut the ring off 3 or 4 times, he start beating that body up. Devin Haney is gonna haul ass. He's gonna run into something that he don't think he's gonna get hit with. It's gonna be a problem for him. I try to look at the fight on both sides of the fence. And can I give Haney credit? I can't, because he's a good boxer. But good boxers who have not experienced, well, I want to say there's 2 different types of adversity. There's the physical adversity, and then there's that mental. On both sides of the fence, he weak. Mentally and physically. He weak. So we're going to capitalize on those 2 most important things. And you're going to see Devin Haney crumble before the 12th round.
I can't wait, bro.
Me either.
My answer, I think if Devin legs hold up at 140, like they didn't hold up every time, but I think if his legs hold up at 140 and the weight is not too much for him to carry around, I think it goes the distance.
Well,
Devin has the skill.
They're not training him correctly.
Devin doesn't have the skill.
I'm telling you right now, the stuff that they're doing for this fight is not going to work. It's going to all that fluff that he has is coming down.
I think he's had the skill to keep him out of shootouts, bro. And if he can avoid a shootout, I think Devin could possibly coast on this fight. The thing is, Regis has got to force him into his fight. He's got to get him into a slugfest. We don't want to see Devin running for 12 rounds, bro. That would put me to sleep, man.
Well, see, a lot of
legs, right?
He could box too. He can do everything. That's where y'all gonna be surprised. I'm not gonna be surprised, but you're gonna see Devin Haney eyes open like a fucking deer in headlights when they start boxing.
Why did everybody else fail?
Because they're not Regis Prograis.
Damn.
They're not Regis Prograis, and they don't pose no threats physically against Devin Haney. Everybody that Devin Haney fought, he was way bigger than them. He even said it himself. He had a problem making weight. So if you got a problem making weight, when you rehydrate, you're bigger than everybody you fought. Even the 15 bums that he knocked out of all those 30 fights, he knocked out 15 bums, and the quality fighters that he fought, he couldn't put them away. And we talking about guys like Lomachenko, Jorge Linares, Gamboa, who didn't even train one day for the fight. We got Jojo Diaz, who really beat him. Jojo Diaz really beat him and wasn't in no shape. And then we got Cambosos. He caught Cambosos in a week. They all went 12 rounds. And he went, this is only those 5 quality fights. Everybody else is like bums. He ain't really fought nobody.
Bruce,
he knocked out because he don't remember him. That's
sorry, Coach. I got a fantasy fight that just popped in my head, and I'm asking you, Bruce, as the senior, person I trust with their expertise.
I'll take it.
Devin Haney versus Ricky Hatton.
Oh, Ricky Hatton and Marlon to death. My bad. Go ahead.
No, man. I can see that, Coach. I can see it. Like Coach just said, he's never fought an aggressive fighter who didn't get frustrated after 6 or 7 rounds. If you got somebody, a pit bull in there that's going to go from 1 to 12 like Ricky Hatton did, I think Ricky Hatton would have chased him out of the ring, bro. I think he would have sent him home with his suitcase, man. Ricky Hatton was a little dog. What he did to Costa Zoo, and I mean, he was special. I think Ricky Hatton would have beaten Devin Haney.
So when we talk about how Regis is gonna attack this, In my mind, that's the kind of fight that you kind of have to have. A little bit of a bouncing back and forth awkwardness so that, Devin can't pick up on your rhythm, your tempo, and then you're in there just ripping that body.
I hear.
And then everything happening after that. That's just my opinion. When we're talking a Ricky Hatton style fighter to beat Devin Haney is what pops in my mind.
Right. So what everybody is, and I'm gonna keep saying it. When I did track and field, all we did was run. All right. And you gotta be realistic about this. Everybody that Devin Haney fought, they never posed a threat with their fists. They never posed a threat with their fists. In this fight, it's gonna be opposed. It's gonna be everything. It's gonna be a little bit of boxing, a little bit of everything, and pressure, and that mental pressure and physical pressure, constantly for 66 minutes. He gonna break. He built to break. He ain't built to last. He ain't from that. He not built like that. He manufactured, like I said. He don't have no cojones. He ain't been in no real fights. He ain't never had no adversity in his life. He ain't never had a regular job. He ain't never had a street fight. He ain't done nothing. Everything has been given to him. But what's going to be given to him now is ass whipping. A straight New Orleans ass whipping from the bottom of the barrel. It's going to be real. It ain't going to be no boxing match, because when he hit him one time, he's going to go back to that corner. He's going to look his daddy in the eye and say, this ain't what we bargained for. But you're going to have to go ahead and go through the pain of getting his little ass knocked out. He ain't been through nothing. Nothing.
So, Coach, is he going to Rougarou? Is he going to come out and see black? Is that how he going to get there? Is that what he going to do?
I don't know what he going to see.
He going to see black. Just go crazy.
What I know one thing, he going to do some damage to Devin Haney. It's going to be a real problem. You ain't seen this Rougarou. You ain't seen this kid, and guess what? He athletic.
Yeah.
They cherry picked the wrong fight.
He's athletic.
Bill Haney in trouble, man. He gonna finally tuck his tail and walk on out that stadium. He gonna shake my hand first, and I'm gonna shake his hand, just like men supposed to. We're gonna call it a night. We're gonna come up and we're gonna celebrate. And I'll be back on here the first thing Monday morning. God damn it.
Hey, collecting your bottles. What you drinking, man? I got you, Coach. If that's the truth.
I like that Macallan 25 too.
That's Scotch, right?
Hell yeah, that's a $3,500 bottle. Jeez. Oh yeah.
Eddie, man, I knew you was looking at drinking, man. I just got a little bit of wine. It's my birthday today. I'm hopped on.
Yeah.
Well, it's not today.
He feeling good.
I was celebrating it today, but Eddie, I just want you to know it's just been one glass.
Happy birthday! Is your birthday?
Yeah, happy birthday, Tim.
It's on Wednesday, but I have people over today.
Okay, good.
Monday, Wednesday, right ahead.
Yeah,
might as well celebrate it Monday, Tuesday, till you get there now.
Nah, man, we working, man. I'm like my man Ernest. I own my own business, so I'll be working from 9 to 8 on my birthday. And
oh wow! So after 8, you get it. Hey, for the what are you, cruiserweight? Cruiserweight, you go heavyweight or cruiserweight?
Which one?
Jeremiah?
Oh,
the big boy.
Milton's a heavyweight.
You're a heavyweight?
Yeah, I'm a heavyweight.
Who you work with?
So I work at a top rank.
Well, who you training with down there? You know K Corona?
Yeah, I know K. I know Coach K.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm over. I actually work with Rodney, so he trains with Devin.
Oh, you close to the camp, huh?
Now you're getting the idea. Now I understand where we want you all
together now.
But I don't have a horse in the race. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see a great fight. I know they're gonna bring a great fight. Of course, I've been watching Dev for years. And I just think, and he's like that. You
know Kenny Sims?
Oh yeah, I know Sims.
You know anything about his career?
Somewhat. I'm not going
to. Did you see the fight when he beat Edwin Rodriguez?
No, I didn't see that one.
Well, he trained with me for that fight.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up, man. I got the YouTube here. That's all I do.
He walked Evins Rodriguez down, walked him down, and beat him at his own game.
Damn, walked him down. Huh?
Walked him down when he was 10-0, 10 knockouts.
Okay.
They said Kenny couldn't do it. I had him for 12 weeks. Him and Jared.
Hey, Coach, we got a champ up here, Kareem Hackett. He's a light heavyweight champion, WBA.
What's that name?
Yeah.
He's on the top right there.
He's on the top, Coach.
Fitted on the top.
Hackett, how much you weigh?
Me, I'm a light heavyweight.
But how much you weigh right now?
I'm like 190, 198.
You gonna go to heavyweight?
I ain't going to heavyweight.
Man, come to heavyweight so I can put you against my man at the bottom.
Damn.
Hey, man, I see you pull up in brick house.
Hey, look, you started smoke. Where you smoke.
Listen, Milton said he wants some smoke.
Just setting fires all over the place, man. Fuck the interview, fuck the typical shit. Just
Hey man, Coach, get you hype, man. Yeah, you ready to gang bang on the pillow on your couch, bro?
Hey, them heavyweights crazy, man. Listen,
yeah, man.
I wish I could. I had a chance to work with Dominic Gwynn, and when I brought him back, he came back in his career. And Dom was like 260 when I got him. I got him down like 232. But I love heavyweights, man. There ain't no limit with heavyweights. You can do whatever you want with them dudes.
Hey, can we get Coach to answer that question? I mean, I feel like he probably got a good answer to, what current fighter could compete with the heavyweights of old.
So are we talking about Tyson?
We're talking about Tyson Fury, Usyk, Deontay Wilder against the all-time list.
None of them. I think who has a chance would be like, so we got Lennox Lewis, we got Mike Tyson, we got
Ali,
we got Riddick Bowe, we got we got Razor Ruddock,
Larry Holmes,
we got what's the big boy from England, Frank Bruno. Man, it's a lot of them, bro.
You think any of those guys could take Deontay's right hand?
That's tough, man. Deontay hit like
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know if anybody could take that. Maybe Lennox. Maybe Lennox can handle him. And none of them can handle Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson, beginning, he was knocking fools out. And it's even more impressive when you see him in person. I think he every bit of 5'10", maybe 5'9". Mike Tyson was phenomenal. They just caught the Tyson, and I didn't even talk about Holyfield, Big George Foreman. It's a different heavyweight time, man. I think the young heavyweights, listen, bro, ain't no limit. You can get in that weight room. You can do lifts. You can do runs. You can eat. You can do everything. And with the heavyweight, the best condition is gonna win every time. That's why Joshua can't win no fucking fight, because he ain't never. He be tired in round 5. You take it to round 6, you beat him. I'm telling you, man. You get.
Andy Ruiz did it. Andy Ruiz did it.
Yep. Ruiz caught him. He overlooked Ruiz. Ruiz caught him, and he ain't been the same since, man. I think he just lost a little confidence. But when your training is on point, it brings confidence. So if you're doing stuff in training, you're gonna be able to go in the ring healthy and confident in your mind. Heavyweights, man, you can get heavyweights to punch. All you got to do is punch. Your job is to punch. Why are you not punching? Why are you punching? Why are you giving out the punches? That means you don't punch enough. I just gave you some free game to the heavyweight.
Hey, today's the anniversary, 1982. Larry Holmes against Randall Tex Cobb.
I don't like
Larry. Any memories of that fight, bro?
I'm glad Tyson knocked him out. I don't like Larry Holmes too much.
You don't?
No. This was Larry Holmes. Randall Tex Cobb. He couldn't knock him out, bro. Nobody knocked out Tex Cobb. Yeah. You can hit him with a fucking baseball bat.
I heard of the name. Tex Cobb, I heard the name, but Larry.
Oh yeah, man. This is the guy that made Howard Cosell step down from announcing. The fight was so one-sided, the most one-sided heavyweight fight I've ever seen, and it was on Thanksgiving night in 1982, on November 26th. And man, I'll tell you that fight was just. We're talking about heavyweights. Larry Holmes just butchered Tex Cobb.
Yeah.
He hit him so many times. The next day, Larry Holmes went to Tex Cobb's room and said, "Tex, I can't eat my breakfast. I can't cut my steak. My hands are so sore." Tex said, "Larry, don't look at me. I can't chew it. My jaw is so sore." So I mean, that's right, bro. 15 rounds, man. It was just I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up because it just went through my head.
Larry messed a lot of people up when he fought Ali, man, at the end of his career. I don't know. I just never forgot that.
Yeah. Is that why you don't like him, Coach?
I just think he could have. I think that could have been a fight where he could. I mean, I don't know. I just didn't like it, man. It's like when I first saw Tyson get beat for the first time. It bothered me, man. It's like, man, you see people get beaten and they're not in their right state of mind. They're not in their right state of health. So I don't know. Ali was a legend, and Larry Holmes used to be a sparring partner for Ali.
Well, I want you to keep your head up December 9th, okay? Don't come back on here upset about nothing, because
I probably should.
That's the problem we all gonna rap about the fight right after the fight. We all gonna rap about it.
Hey, does your dad text Larry Holmes? Tim,
I keep my word, but I already know the outcome. You already know the outcome. I gave you some free game, man. Hit the bag as long as you can, hard as you can.
No, actually,
a lot of fights.
Yeah, I was saying that before you came on, but definitely, you right on part with that, because a lot of the heavyweights they get tired, they don't move who they feed. So I pride myself on not being like that. Hopefully, I have a breakout career for myself next year. Now, so I've been working. I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes we need to step it up with the team around me out in Vegas.
No, just hit the ball. You hit the bag. You hit the bag. You hit the bag. You fucking run. That's it. And hit them fucking weights. That's all you got to do. And stick with the basic stuff. Pull-ups. They call that shit jailhouse shit. But guess what? If you're a heavyweight, ain't no limit. You can come in that bitch 300 pounds if you want. But be 300 pounds and be fit.
Solid, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like it ain't. I don't get it. These dudes, they come in looking crazy, and be getting tired, making a lot of money. Look what they're paying on heavyweights overseas. They about to get paid.
Cashing out, yeah.
Hey, Coach, we need to keep these grown men out the park, man. Little kids ain't got nowhere to swing on the monkey bars. Motherfuckers down on the ground talking about.
Yeah.
Come on, hey.
That's a little different. I'm
keep
talking
them out
about
the park, bro.
The basic stuff. Like when you want to get your legs stronger, you're gonna have to run. I mean, do something. But make sure it's conducive to what you're doing. Don't be wasting time in the gym, man. Guys be trying all kinds of the basic shit. Don't change. If you're a fighter, you fucking got the punch. You don't need to be doing
Jeremiah,
that.
is there anything in mind right now? You have a target on right now in the heavyweight division?
Yeah, I got a question from the audience. The boxing source says, "Hey Jeremiah, what you think about Jared Anderson and Efe Ajagba?"
Yeah, I think both do things well, but beatable, very beatable, very. They
used to spar together.
They're with the same.
Same camp in Houston.
So they won't fight. Jared.
I don't think they're in the same camp.
Same city, right? You're from Houston, right, Coach?
Yeah, but I don't think they train in the same place anymore. They're Vegas.
So they won't fight each other because James Prince is, he manages both of them. So that's off the table. But they both do things well. I believe Jared got more hype off his sparring. He's done everything he needed to do in the ring. Yeah, he's had quick first round TKOs and stuff like that, but most of it is just it's hype off of just what Top Rank does. So I think they are all right.
Efe is a nice guy. Efe was mean, he'd be a killer.
Yeah, he's a great motherfucker.
He's a real nice guy.
Real good dude, bro. Real good.
If you get that motherfucking man, I don't know what he gonna do. He big and nice. I like F.A., man. I like F.A.
Hey, that's why they imported him. You feel me? They ain't got no fight in him.
My man, you hate right.
I get sick of it, man. I be seeing these big, thick.
Well, he looked good his last fight. He had a little dog in him last fight.
Yeah, he come in sharp, stay behind the jab.
Yeah.
Prove him.
He looked good in his last fight, man.
Sure.
Hey, what's the cruiserweight? What about Blanton? What you heard about Blanton? I used to work with this kid, other cruiserweight named Efe Apoche in Houston.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think Glennon's a cruiserweight though.
Yeah,
Glennon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a target for Sonny, man. Sonny was just on here. I think Glennon's ranked top 5 as well in the country.
Hey, yo, Skywalker, guys, I got a call of the day.
Cool, man. Hey, have a blessed birthday, brother. If I don't
appreciate having me on. Don't forget about us when you guys make it big.
Hey, I want the heavyweight to you make sure you be the first one on here. December 10th.
Oh, I'm coming back.
Listen, we definitely gonna the day after the fight. We definitely gonna be live here, and we're gonna definitely rap about that fight because I got $500 invested in that fight.
Okay.
And that $500 is gonna turn into $2,000. So
we gonna be
I
right
just
here.
want to say that.
And go hit that bag, man. Go hit that bag. All right, man. I'm gonna check out, fellas.
All right, thank you, Coach, for coming.
All right,
in.
man.
Appreciate
Blessings
you.
on your careers, man. Both of y'all.
Peace, brother.
Yeah, big fight, man. December 9th.
Before you go, is there anyone you in the heavyweight division you have your eyes on right now, man?
You know, I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's like I know I need that fight. I don't know what that fight is. I don't know who that is. You know what I'm saying? It's a big division. I was looking at getting over in the UK and getting in that mix too. You know what I'm saying? You got like, who's that? The Fabio Wardley. You got the David Adelaide who just lost to him. So I think Fabio now be the next move. But you know, I think next year kind of get closer, like, you know, all stuff will start telling itself out. Maybe there'll be some rivalries there. I don't know, but you know, the business of boxing. Look, I say anybody's name because it's the division. We got to fight them. You feel me? Like I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm not saying that I'm necessarily eyeing just one person, but you know, step myself up, beat that guy that everybody's talking about, whoever that is at the moment. You know, if they talking about him overseas, if they talking about him here, it's just boxing.
Nice.
Yep.
And
But,
we do definitely appreciate having you guys on, man. We really do, man.
Nah, man, it's really cool. Now, y'all kind of set me up with the hey, but I like I said, I'm just stick to what I know, and I seen Dev in the gym every day. You know, he ain't gonna be a catching, bro, and that is what it is. But it sounds good. That rah shit, man. You need that, man. That make great fights, and I'm definitely interested.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one on the panel that's going with Devin.
You can't disrespect Larry.
No.
And then say
You're not the only one that's going with Devin. My co-host is going with Devin too. But
I'm going Regis.
Yeah, I'm going with Regis. I don't dislike Devin, but just the fight with Chonsapel, just that one performance, bro. Like same thing with Shakur. You have one bad performance, and you can't hold a person to that, bro. Like we seen him perform on other occasions. You know what I'm saying? Give us great fights, and he did that with Chonsapel just recently, man. He did box him, man, and it went to the 11th round, and he stopped him, man. So Regis is definitely a dog.
He's a dog.
But I feel like the
Haney stuff is fight.
Just looks at
What do y'all think? What do you think Devin does with Josh Taylor?
Right now, destroy him. Josh Taylor.
I mean, that's what I'm basing. I'm basing it off of how I see Josh Taylor and Devin fighting. To be honest with you, I think Devin would beat Josh Taylor, and I don't think he would have to go life or death with it.
I don't know, man. I mean, if obviously after watching Teofimo's fight with Josh Taylor, everyone's looking at Josh Taylor different now. But look at how Josh Taylor fought Jose Ramirez. You know, I don't know if Devin could deal with that.
Well, Regis, the reason why Josh Taylor is like he is because of Regis. Regis beat the life out of him. Josh ain't been the same since he fought Regis. Jack Catterall took the rest of what was left, and then we saw with Tio and Tio had to show him, man. After all that,
good fight though. Yeah, he did good.
So who was that dude Regis fought last? That his bad performance came off of?
Zaria.
Okay. Now here's the thing: people always forget styles make fights. Like y'all ain't realizing that's gonna be Dev on 10 with a good jab with strength.
But also like Regis was preparing to fight a totally different dude, totally different style. That guy was a last second replacement. So we're talking about fighting with no preparation. Obviously, with Regis' experience, he knows how to cut off the ring.
I feel like all that being said,
what you saying, Milton?
Huh?
No, I was saying
Milton was saying something, but
okay. Yeah, you could throw in a last minute dude, and you know what I'm saying, at a certain level it's gonna take you. So he's had nothing but to prepare just for Dev. He know he's fighting Dev. That's definitely to his benefit. But when I was watching that who's that guy, the Matias guy, last night, and he got the stoppage over Uzbek.
Yeah.
When that referee got in the middle of what he was doing, because he was posting with that arm. As soon as he took away that dude's post, the dude was in trouble because he panicked. You feel me?
Yeah.
Wow. He took away some of his style. You feel me? So now he's trying to do a broken ass shoulder roll, which wasn't there for him.
Not at all. Yeah.
So I think whenever they come in with all their guns and just how they choose to use them, you're gonna see what Dev does. But then again, it's boxing. Whatever happens, happens. I didn't have Boo Boo getting stopped in 6 last night, but the writing was there because he moved damn much. And that's a credit to Caleb Plant's defense because he can move like that and sustain it. But
well, I feel like the whole thing with this fight coming up with Devin Haney and Regis Prograis is everyone know how talented Devin Haney is, but I feel like a lot of people is taking away like the power that Regis Prograis has and how Devin's gonna react to those power shots if he gets hit by them.
Yeah, if that's the big if, man. If the kid living in the Matrix, bro, like that motherfucker be really out the way. But yeah, no, we'll see. I think Lomo was only able to hit him with the combination punches and his extreme setups. Like the dude is, you don't even prepare for Lomo, you just beat him. You know what I'm saying? Who you bring in to mimic Lomo? So I don't know how the Regis stuff. He kind of fights just wild to me, but it's effective. It works, and he's strong as shit. Yeah, that's all I got on it, man. I got to see it play out.
You got to come back after the fight, bro. Maybe come back, man. Cook on it, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
He might be telling Coach I told you so.
Yeah, I don't know if he got a room over at DHP though, because you know what I'm saying, he didn't say a lot. But you know what I'm saying, he'll keep his head up though. He'll be all right.
Hey, before you go, man, I need to know what happens to the blind dog, because I wrote that down. What do the blind dog do in the meat house?
He don't eat. He don't eat. Hey, food on the table, he don't eat. Blind dog in the meat house, man. He don't eat, man.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. He won't eat.
I like that, bro.
Hey man, blessings to all y'all, man.
Yeah, man. But yo, again,
Yeah,
appreciate having you on, man.
Hey, good luck with your career, brother. Like I said, your cousin, man, Robert Krogman, man, that's his name in Albuquerque. He said he's a Milton, man. So he's been hyping you up every time you fight, bro.
Get with me on my IG, man.
Yeah.
And everything like that. I love to tap in with him.
Yeah, I'll hit him up. I got his number. He don't work with me anymore, but he used to work with me, and every time you fought, bro, he's the one that got me onto you, bro. So
that's up, bro. Yeah, hopefully, you know what I'm saying. If I keep grinding, man, let's take it to bigger things, man. We get ourselves on one of them pay-per-views, you know?
Yeah, sure, man.
Definitely.
A pleasure to meet you too, my brother. A pleasure to meet you, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Supreme, man. Nobody. I don't know if anybody asked you, but did you get work in the Crunk Gym?
The Crunk Gym, never. No,
Man,
never.
you was so close, bro. See, I
know.
mean, I went to school in Michigan, so like you was too close to not get some work over there.
Nah, you're right. You're right. But by the time I really got things popping, I was on the West Coast with Julian and Malik. Well, Julian mostly, Malik recently.
Yeah. Yeah, you're in a good area, man. There's a lot. I know a lot of good fighters, man. I know some from I know another gym, Whack House Boxing in LA too. I know some fighters from there, man. They're pretty good. I mean, LA's got a lot of good fighters, man. My uncle, like I was talking about earlier, he fought, man. He was out of the San Fernando Valley, Pacoima and all that. So,
Word.
a lot of good work. And you guys are close to Vegas, man. You can go to Vegas.
Yeah. But honestly, man, we've been really spoiled at Brick House Boxing Club. A lot of talent comes down, you know.
Oh yeah.
Man, a lot of talent in Brick House. Man. Talent in Brick House.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we'll hit the road too if we need to, you know.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, and I had Sonny pop in, bro. I hit him up on the messenger, bro. He comes in and on a lot of shows, man. Hangs out with us, man. He's a good dude. Him and his coach, man. Coach Jay Goose.
Yeah. I know them both. They're good people. Yeah.
But man, I wish you nothing but success, man. And we'll have you on in the future, man. Right after a fight or something, a post fight, man. You know, so.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me, bro. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you, Kareem. Appreciate you, brother.
Awesome meeting you, Kareem.
Line about the sponsorship.
Oh, that's right.
My logo on somebody's trunks or whatever. You feel me?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So, all right, y'all. Peace.
All right, brother.
Ernest, you can sponsor me in the bong fucking the triathlon we got going here, man.
Hey, man. Bruce, I feel like somebody should be sponsoring you. Like some of the people that sell some of that stuff, hey, why not?
Why not exactly, bro? Why not exactly?
When you get to a certain point and you have enough followers and people are watching you, people that are in larger companies, they be looking for that. You all hear all these people talking about Blue Chew and all this stuff. Like those people, they're looking for people to push their products, you know?
Yeah, man. You could be smoking out of a bong. And
Come see Bruce Gas. I'll blow your mind, man. You know, yeah. I'll sign on the dotted line, man. You provide transportation, some money for the old lady while I'm gone, and I'm there.
Hey, salute to D-Free, the boxing source, my brother down under, the crocodile hunter.
Kangaroo. You mess around and Bruce will have a green dragon, Blue Chew, and a OnlyFans commercial on his page.
I got that dragon right here, man. I got the Toka 2 here, and hey, boxing, bro.
And you can make these pouches and put the little dragon logo on them and make them green and call them the green dragon pouches, and you can buy them at stores that are legal, man. Sell the regular.
We get the hat with the insignia on there. Shirts, whatever, bro.
I got some dirty Sprite.
The Carl's out there. Shout out, man. Shout out to Carl. What do you got? What do you got today, Skywalker? You always got a great strain. What do you got there, bro?
Yeah, I got a cart today, bro. I got a dirty Sprite. Got that lean, you know what I'm saying? That
dirty Sprite.
Fried extracts, and then I got me some Skywalker Kush and some stuff called Cap Junkie.
Skywalker Kush, man. Sounds like you're in heaven, brother. Hey, you had a fucking stacked panel. We had all kind of active fighters. Coach Evans coming in here, bro. I mean, it was cool, bro. It was definitely and the four of us sitting here, bro. Asking no questions, and Terrible Tim Jr. coming in, man. It was definitely a cool show, bro. Thanks for inviting me on here, man.
That was a badass show. We had a champion. I still, even though it's a WBA Reggie belt, it's still
no, it's a WBA Intercontinental.
It's still a title, man.
Oh, for sure, man. Are you kidding? A guy with only a dozen fights getting a world recognition like that. That's cool.
He's at a good gym, bro. He spars with Sonny. That's when he told me that he knows Sonny. And he told me Brick House, California, because I was thinking they have one in Toronto. I'm like, damn, they're expanded in Toronto, because I thought he was in Canada. No, he's out in LA putting in the work, man. So he knows Lawrence. We had Lawrence King. You remember Lawrence King that came on? That's Canelo's sparring partner. I got to get him back on soon. Yeah, man, they all spar each other out there.
Next week we're gonna have another special guest. We ain't gonna say who it is yet, but we gotta see. We gotta see.
Say it, bro, because he was supposed to be on tonight, bro. Richard Comey, bro, and Richard Comey, he's gonna be on next week, guys, for sure. I don't know for sure, but he rescheduled with us today. But
yeah, he rescheduled.
He another one of them nice dudes, bro.
He fought a lot of former champs.
He real nice.
He is a former champ.
Yeah, he's a former IBF champ. Yeah, and he's from Ghana. You know what I'm saying? So he'll have that Ghana accent, brother.
Hey, I'm gonna poke at him a little bit, man. I'm gonna try to see, because I don't understand how these dudes over there, like, it's different when you see a black person from an American ghetto or hood, and then you try to compare it against the British dudes versus the people who are from Africa. They're just mad nice over there. I mean, look at Francis Ngannou. They're nice people with like serial killer like tendencies, bro.
Right.
And it's weird, Damn
it, man. Salute K Savoy. And Picasso Bastille was lucky to get that win. And then karaoke night. Oh man, I gotta get all my Filipino friends together, man. Carl, we'll have to do that, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, I'm probably going to be doing a type of fundraiser or something here pretty soon, because I still want to do something for our people over there in the Philippines, man. That earthquake was devastating.
It was bad. I sent Vince something yesterday, so I sent him a few bucks. You know what I mean? But yeah, they had a bad earthquake, so they had some deaths in the neighborhood, and all sorts of shit, man. So it was pretty bad out there. Say 8-point magnitude, 7.8 or something like that.
Yeah,
pretty bad one.
So, like I said, I'm gonna be doing something with my business where probably 100% of the proceeds from some of the stuff I sell this week will probably go to the cause over there. So
yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, I helped Vince out, man. Make sure that he's good while he's out. He had to leave out of town because his house got destroyed. His part of his house collapsed. You know what I mean? So,
I was gonna ask where Vince was tonight. Vince, he's usually
we had all sorts of people. I didn't even send him an invite. I kind of feel bad.
You were stacked over here. I think you would have had to get the $250 StreamYard if you got any more people on here,
Yeah, I got the 10 people. I got the 10 seats. You know what I mean? I paid 20. I think it's 20 or 25 a month. I've been paying that shit. Yeah, I paid that shit for a long time, bro. They had a Black Friday deal. I was thinking about it, but it was a lot of money up front.
Yeah, we hope ill status. So you go.
Yeah, man. Thank you, ill status. Salute.
Yeah, but we're gonna keep grinding on here, man. We're gonna keep grinding and getting some more great fighters on here, man.
Well, the good news, man, that's Manny Pacquiao's hometown, bro. So, and Manny Pacquiao, bro, he's got the funds to definitely help his community too. You know what I mean? But that is the same community as Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, that's all the southern Philippines. They had a in-ocean earthquake. It was in the ocean, and they were worried about tsunamis, but luckily they didn't get hit with it. But they got hit with the earthquake, though.
Hey, I'm gonna have to jump off too, bro. My dog's bugging me to go out. We've been on here for 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm about to hop off here too, man.
Yeah, we've been live 2 hours, man. Thank you, guys. We gotta make some short clips of this live stream. It was good. Jeremiah Milton's a star, bro. I was surprised to get him. Kareem Hackett as well, man. That's a top Canadian fighter right now. That Canada's got a lot of hope in him, man. He's a true Canadian, like he said before. You know what I'm saying? So,
definitely doing the right thing up here, bro.
Hey man, these people, they're just people just like us, man. I mean, we treat them like humans. You know, we're not here to be groupies. We you know, we have our opinions. And listen, man, as long as you got Coach coming in, Coach came in off the muscle on us.
I gave him the heads up, bro. I didn't mean to, but I told him Jeremiah Milton's out of Vegas, and he's, you know, you see him on Top Rank cards, so he kind of, you know what I mean. He kind of put 2 and 2 together, I think. You know what I mean?
Coach came
he knew exactly what he was getting himself into. You know how Coach is. You know, Coach knew exactly what he was doing.
Hey man, we need to link up with George again, bro.
Yo, George Jakovich, yeah.
Yeah, we need to link up with George, man, and get something official with him. Because, you know, I mean, what they're doing over there is great for boxing, man. We need his platform, and with it being on YouTube the way it is great for boxing. Because I swear, man, boxing feels like it's in quicksand, man. Like, people not being able to get fights, people at the top holding it hostage. How are new people supposed to learn about boxing? About new fighters if there's no lane for it.
Well, luckily, thankfully for Pro Box, I was able to see Kareem fight, bro. I knew Kareem. You know, that's how I was able to see him. You know, there wasn't a lot of film on him, but I seen him fight on Pro Box. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same thing with Jeremiah Milton. He fought on I believe Pro Box as well, and Jake Paul. What was it? The Nate Diaz fight. The Nate Diaz fight. Yeah, and he's been on Top Rank, so he's been on all the platforms. So a lot of these guys are hungry, man. We got to get that for Sonny, bro. Sonny is in the same promotion, and he's top 3 in the country, bro. And he fights so often, bro. Like, he's hungry, bro. He's fighting every 2 months type shit. And we got to get him on the big stage, bro, so people can start seeing him because he kills it every performance too, you know. And he fights a perfect fight.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're doing on here, man. We're networking with the right people, and that's what we're trying to do, man.
Same thing with Vince. We got to get Vince on that bigger. He's on Fight TV, you know. We got to get him elevated to that Showtime or that Top Rank or that DAZN. You know what I mean?
Hey Eddie, was that your cousin the other night? Last night, was that your cousin? Was that like your cousin last night?
So what?
Last night was the dude your cousin?
Yeah.
Man, he's hilarious, bro.
Funny, bro.
He is hilarious. Him and his old lady. His old lady like, yeah, whoop his ass. Yeah, get him. Ooh. Yo, that shit was crazy.
Oh, Eddie's cousin. Yeah, he popped in. I didn't know who it was. I was like, who the hell is this? At first I thought it was Southpaw. You know that dude Southpaw that talks a lot of shit on
Southpaw he viral everything.
I know, man. They're trolling all over the place, bro.
But you can't. You gotta. I'm myself, bro. So I'm not normally. You know what I mean? Some of these guys be put on the front, bro, for views and shit.
No, we got a good thing going, man. We got a good panel. You know, Eddie's definitely been dropping them in on us. That's cool, man. You know, keep it up, man. We'll keep asking the good questions. We got Bruce, the historian, over there. My man is the Encyclopedia Britannica of boxing. Like, that's we got it, bro. We got a translator, bro.
I just have a semi-good memory. I take a memory supplement. I smoke a lot of weed, so when we talk of these current affairs going on in boxing, they always ring a bell because all this stuff is not new. All this has already happened before. I mean, damn. I mean, you know, we see it. We saw it 20 years ago. We saw it 40 years ago. Well, I did anyway. But yeah, man, I hate to be tagged as a historian because there's so many better minds out there than me, man. I'm just a freaking, you know, I'm a student. I'm still a student of the game.
Well, I don't know those guys.
Wow. They're out there, bro. I know, man, and you know, I be humble when I'm around people like that. And there are some great boxing minds out there on YouTube, man. And hey, I'm grateful that I can pick up a little bit of that. I'm still like a sponge. I absorb what I can. And you know, fortunately, the stuff that I remember as what was happening, it's kind of like history now because it's so long ago. Time goes by so fast. The fights, like I said, man, on Thanksgiving night, Larry Holmes and Tex Cobb, and these cats are looking at me. I think I heard of him. I'm like, you think I heard of him? But I'm like, shit, that was like 40 fucking years ago. I don't realize that, because I'm still fucking living 40 years ago. So, it's all fun, and like the Grateful Dead used to say, what a long, strange trip it's been. You guys wouldn't even remember that reference either, But anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure. I think I'm going to call it a night, man. Start winding things down. Skywalker.
Cool, man.
Eddie. And my main brother down there, bro. Salute to you, my man.
All right, Ernest. Cool, man.
All right, fam.
Ernest, I'm fading fast over here, bro.
My back is killing me over here. I'm over here like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Eat, man. I gotta get
Yeah, that was a good show, Eddie. Next weekend, what is it? Richard Comey. Hopefully, if nothing changes, we'll have someone back as a backup. We'll probably bring on 2 people again. The 2's working out good. So.
Yeah, it definitely is because just in case someone flakes out or something comes up, we can still do something.
Yeah, facts, man. But hey, man, thank you guys for coming in, man. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to Eddie Coastal Boxing Club, Bruce Gas Boxing Jazz, and more. We're live on their channels, their platforms. I'm Skywalker Boxeo, and I have a new channel, so subscribe to the new channel, Skywalker Boxeo. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next Sunday, or next fight, Friday or Saturday, whenever. That's when I go live. All right, guys, peace.